Καλησπέρα σας, καλοί φίλοι τηλεθεατές. Να είμαστε και πάλι μαζί για ακόμα μία φορά. Κυριακή και πάλι. Βασίλης Παναγής εδώ μαζί σας, πρόσωπα και μαζί μου φυσικά ένα καινούργιο πρόσωπο. Και να κάνουμε ένα καινούργιο ταξίδι. Να καλωσορίσω λοιπόν μαζί σας την Ρούλα Βιολάρης. Καλησπέρα Ρούλα.
Καλησπέρα.
Τι κάνεις?
Καλά. Ευχαριστώ.
Χαίρομαι που είσαι εδώ. Σούλα Βιολάρης. Λοιπόν, το όνομα είναι πολύ γνωστό, το Βιολάρης. Επομένως, οι καλοί φίλοι τηλεθεατές, μόλις άκουσαν το όνομα, φαντάζομαι θα έκαναν κάποιες σκέψεις. Καταρχήν, έχεις μια διάσημη μαμά που δουλεύει στο ραδιόφωνο, η Σούλα Βιολάρης.
Σωστά.
Έτσι.
Ναι.
Και ένα διάσημο μπαμπά, ο οποίος γράφει μουσική.
Ναι.
Ο Βιολάρης ο Κώστας, ο οποίος έχει γράψει αρκετά τραγούδια.
Ναι.
Και τον ακούσαμε πάρα πολλές φορές και από το ραδιόφωνο, τον είδαμε και στις τηλεοράσεις, όμως είσαι και εσύ διάσημη.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Έχεις κάνει αρκετά πράγματα.
Ναι.
You did quite a few things.
Yes.
Yes.
Over the years.
Okay.
We have to try.
Before you tell me, I want to travel back to the future with you.
Okay.
Would you like to go back?
Okay.
Okay. Can you travel back when you born? Where you born and when? Can you tell us?
I was born here in London.
In London, yes.
Yeah. And actually tomorrow is my birthday.
Is
so
it? Oh, bravo.
yeah, so that was a few years ago.
Can I sing for you? Happy birthday.
It's up to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rula. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
So how old are you then?
Oh.
Come on, the men.
Tricky question.
I know the men. They don't ask the women how old they are, but in this case, don't worry about it. It's not need. Let's tell me about your childhood. Και άμα θες μπορείς να μιλήσεις στα ελληνικά. Εκείνα τα παιδικά χρόνια.
Είναι λίγα σπασμένα τα ελληνικά.
Δεν πειράζει. You turn to English when you feel like it.
Just as a child, I wanted to perform like my mum and dad, and I started off after school activities, ballet, tap, modern jazz, and just continued to do that throughout my years of college, university, and then I took a job in central London and I ran a dance studio, and I was there for 8 years.
8 years?
Yes.
Okay.
And then from there I moved to Australia for a while, and I got a sponsorship.
Down under.
Down under.
Down under. So actually your profession is a dancing teacher. Or how can we call it?
Yes, it's a bit of both. It's more dancer stroke dance teacher, instructor, and I manage studios, I manage academies as well.
Okay, all right. You give me more details about that later on, but how old were you when you start getting into this?
I was in my 20s, and that's when I sort of decided that I could fall back into dancing at any point and teaching. So that's why I went behind the scenes and started to manage and essentially help other people teach. I was doing lots of marketing, so I was doing a lot of business management and project work in the industry.
So your studies actually, they were all, you know, related to dancing,
yes.
all this kind of thing, teaching, dancing, and you know, managing all this and
all sorts of stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So, what was your highlight in this? You know what I mean?
Probably what I'm doing at the moment. Now that I'm
happier now than before, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I've always had a good time, but I think as I am trying out new things, it's becoming more and more of a challenge, and I like to keep busy, and I like to work hard. So.
Okay, shall we tell our audience? This is what it's all about. Zumba. That's the one, yes?
Zumba.
Zumba. Now, why do they call it Zumba, and where this came from?
It started off in the 1990s with a gentleman called Beto, and he was originally a salsa teacher.
Okay.
And one day he forgot his music, and he ran to his car and he was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? And he found this tape, and it was a mix that his friend had made up for him. And it was more sort of, it was Latin music, but it was at a very fast pace. So instead of teaching your bog standard salsa class, he taught something at quite a fast pace, and he incorporated fitness into it. And apparently the class loved it, and that was it. It just took off from there.
And name it Zumba.
And he named it Zumba, yeah.
And it's all over the world now, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the latest craze.
It's a ladies' dance, yes?
Men can do it as well.
Men can do it.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's quite a bit of difficult. I mean, it's so many moves and so much to do, isn't it?
Yes, this is true. This is why you can burn up to, they say, between 600 to 1,000 calories a class.
God, yes.
So of course you have to put it in to reap the benefits. And it's not just for weight loss, it's for stamina, it's general well-being.
Yes.
And you go in and you kind of forget everything for about 1 hour when you're doing Zumba.
Do people dance this in a special occasions, or they just doing it in class, you know, for these purposes?
No, Zumba at the moment, it's just taken off. It's a massive craze. I mean, people are doing Zumba parties. There was a concert a couple of weeks ago with the founder, Beto, at Alexandra Palace. So that was a concert. Again, another fundraiser for breast cancer. There are kids' classes. There's Zumba Aqua, where you can do it in a swimming pool.
Lovely. They do it in a swimming pool, yeah?
Yes, yeah.
Oh my God.
There's Zumba Gold for the older generation.
That's good.
Yeah, it's catered more or less for everybody.
Yes. Lovely. So, where do you do the classes and when?
I do them in North London.
Okay.
I teach more or less every day. Mondays is in Highbury, where I was originally brought up. And Tuesdays is in Honors Grove. And I teach there again on Thursdays. And I teach in a couple of gyms as well, in Palmer's Green, and in Sporta, Free and Barnet, and in the Arts Depot in Finchley.
Okay. How about ages? I mean, from which age up to what age?
For all ages.
All
it's
ages.
fine. Yeah, it's absolutely fine. Normally from about 16 and up for Zumba. There is Zumbatomic for the children. So I would always sort of suggest they went to a Zumbatomic class if you're under 16. But there's no harm if you want to do it and you're under 16, as long as you come with an adult.
Okay. You know, you're too busy doing this. I mean, so many, you know, different classes and different dates and all this kind of thing.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of demand for it.
What else do you do? I mean, do you have any free time?
I do actually run a dance academy as well for children. Yeah, separate to Zumba. Yeah, and that's called Dance Fusion Academy.
And what do you teach there? I mean, what kind of dance?
I manage it all, and I look after the students and the teachers and the premises and all that sort of thing, and payroll. So I teach Zumba at the moment. I am qualified to teach ballet, so hopefully I'll be teaching that soon as well.
That's good.
Get back into it.
Okay, how you know, this Australia, you know, thing came about?
Australia.
Australia, down under.
Yes.
Can you tell us?
Yeah, I got offered a position as the manageress of another well-known dance studio in Melbourne, and I just went there and built up their systems, redesigned their studios, just set up different formats, a database, and yeah, just what I did in London really, took it out there, and then I came back.
Was it a good experience?
It was a very good experience, yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Okay, do you have anything to tell me about Eurovision?
I'm going to kill my mother.
Right.
she's obviously informed you about
Well,
that.
she just mentioned, you know, something like Eurovision and dancing and all this kind of thing. Can you tell us, give us more details?
Yes. Well, it wasn't really for me. It was for my mum and dad. My dad got into the final 10 to represent Cyprus in the 90s.
Yes.
And so we went out there and we performed for the RIC. And it was my cousin and I danced.
Was this song called Any Man Move Day, Any Man Move Day? That's the one, isn't it?
Yeah. That's
So your dad wrote this.
My dad wrote
your
it.
mum and dad sing it.
Yes.
And you dance it.
I did,
Yes.
I did dance with my cousin.
Was it a good experience?
It was a brilliant experience.
Yes.
It was a long time ago, but it was something I'll never forget. And I got to work with my mum and dad, and it was great.
Ah, yes. That was the first time you were working with them all.
I've done other work with them. They used to shove me in the studio to do backing vocals and stuff like that, and get, you know, the opportunity to phone up LGR from time to time and sing. I don't know why they made me do that, but they did.
So you do some singing as well?
At the moment, no. So don't ask me to sing.
But you sang before?
Yes, I've done little bits and pieces, but I have family and cousins that sing.
That sing.
So I let them do that, and I do the dance.
And you do the dance.
Yes.
Okay. Obviously, you know, you're not going to stop there. Do you have any other plans in the future?
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, I mean, eventually I want to have my own space, my own school, and just build from there. I'd love to develop it into a wellbeing centre. So I have a combination of stuff going on in there, not just dancing, but maybe even have a little holistic practice in there, and a place for people to go and feel like they're having a good time. They can go to, maybe even assist where you can for underprivileged children.
What do you think about the Greek dances? I mean, like, let's say, for example, Zorba the Greek.
Brilliant.
Or something similar. What do you think about that?
I think it's awesome. I think the Greeks know exactly what they're doing when they get up there. They improvise. And it's great. Yeah, no, it's amazing that we've got this culture and we can get up and do the vareto and the ciftadeli. Yeah, of course.
Do you think ciftadeli can be like a similar Zumba thing? Or
I actually have a Zorba routine.
Zorba routine?
Yes,
in
the class. Yeah.
How about adding a bit of ciftadeli as well? You know?
We do from time to time. We do.
You do,
yeah. I think people tend to think it's more belly dancing. So
more belly dancing.
Yeah.
So actually, you're creating your own routines and all this, yeah?
Well, you follow the formula. There's a formula, and there's a membership that comes with Zumba as well. So, but you get to add and apply your own choreography, which is a lot of fun. So obviously, what I've learned over the years, I can apply it into routines. So.
Ωραία. Καλά, με τι άλλο διασκεδάζεις εσύ?
What else? I like to just stay active and, you know, dip my hand in every pie and...
You mean dancing and dancing and dancing?
Well, yeah, but, you know, there's so much more in life as well to do, and I love to travel and stuff like that.
From this so much, or, you know, other things in life to do, what you have in mind? I mean, for you, what is there for you? Can you get the chance to, you know, get involved in other things as well?
Yeah, definitely. You know, you don't just do something. What I believe is you just try to not put all your eggs in one basket and try and keep a balance, because you just don't know what could happen.
Yeah.
Especially with dancing, so you need to understand, you know, other aspects of dance appreciation. Yeah, go to the theatre from time to time, speak to other instructors.
Yeah. Any other things, you know, you want to get involved in? Like, you know, for example, similar to dancing, other arts, like?
Acting.
Acting is good. So you did some acting before?
A little bit of acting.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But you want to get involved in acting, yes?
Possibly, yeah. There's an acting school in Covent Garden. They're always sending me stuff, and I'm always sort of thinking about it. So yeah, there might be something there.
Might be good for you to take some, lessons and be able to maybe go on a stage at the West End.
I don't know about that, but maybe I can become a presenter like my mother.
Presenter, yes. Might be, that's a good idea. Might be a television.
It's a good idea.
Yes, that's a good idea. Yes. Okay. How about other family, occasions? And do you go out with family and all this?
Yeah, of course. There's always an occasion. There's always an event. There's always a party. There's always a drama. Absolutely. But yeah, I'm definitely a family good girl, and eventually, hopefully I will have my own family soon.
You have another... this is a good thing. I was going to ask you about... You have a sister, yes?
Yes.
And she's got a couple of kids?
She has.
Okay. So, what are your plans? You say you might have a family soon.
Yeah.
You think you can, get into this and
absolutely.
try and have your own family?
Yes. Of course. I'd love to.
Very interesting. And
yeah, I mean, it's something in your culture as well, isn't it?
Yes.
So, but maybe next year, Vasili, maybe next year.
Get married and have kids, yes. So you put your mother in a position to think about,
giving her extra work.
Spending more time looking after the engonuthia.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
She's great. She's done a good job.
I
might just hire her part-time though.
Are you proud of your mother and father?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
They did well, yes? Both of them?
Yeah. We turned out all right. Of course they did well.
Yeah. You say earlier on you're traveling. Where you go? I mean, you're talking about traveling.
It's an interest. It's another interest of mine. It's another thing that, especially when I went to Australia, I was trying to boost my international status. So that's another reason why I went.
Yeah.
So maybe the next couple of years I'll be able to squeeze some more travels in. But I don't know if I'm going to work. I might take Zumba out there. We'll see.
Yes. Θα ήθελα να σε ρωτήσω κάτι άλλο σχετικό τώρα. Όλοι οι νέοι, σαν εσένα, έχουν όνειρα, έτσι. Και κάποτε τα πραγματοποιούν, κάποτε δεν τα πραγματοποιούν. Είναι κάτι το οποίο θέλεις να πραγματοποιήσεις, έτσι, ένα όνειρο που θέλεις να πραγματοποιήσεις στο μέλλον. Something you want to fulfill. Something else, I suppose, yes.
Not something else.
But
related to dance, absolutely.
Exactly.
To have my own
school.
Yes, my own
place and
Yes, center, my own dance center.
Yeah.
It would be great to have a place where people can rent space for rehearsals, even a little recording studio in the basement. Just having timetable classes for children, for adults.
Okay.
And just a place where everyone can do what they want to do. It could be yoga, it could be tap, it could be anything.
I know what you mean, yes.
But yes, it is a dream, but I do intend to try to get there one stage.
Here is Mr. Violaris. Have this in mind. Okay.
Sponsorship, yeah.
Were there any low times in your life?
I think everyone has definitely sort of dry patches. You do get rejected as a dancer. This is very, very natural. And you can't help but take it personally sometimes. It's something that, you might be an incredible performer, but you're not the right height, or you don't have the right hair colour. So when you have technique and someone says, we haven't chosen you, unfortunately, you do beat yourself up. So yes, I do, and I have had those times, but you get over them.
Yes.
They're just stages of life.
So how you felt when you've been rejected?
I felt like I wasn't good enough or I could have done better. But the truth is, you know, I am who I am. You can only do your absolute best.
And you have to believe in yourself.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah. And you don't stop. And there's hope as well, which positive thinking. It gets you to a lot of places in life.
Do you have plenty of friends?
I have many good friends. Lots of good friends.
How you enjoy yourself with your friends? What do you do?
We do the normal stuff. We do what girls do. We go to the cinema. We cook.
Yeah. You cook? how about cooking?
We do
Greek
Zumba.
Food? You don't cook Zumba?
Yeah, all my friends come to Zumba. Yeah, they all come.
So what do you cook?
What do I cook?
Yourself, yes.
Lots of chicken.
Lots of chicken?
Lots of chicken, high protein.
No Greek recipes?
Fakez.
Fakez is nice, you know what I mean? In this case, I'd like to ask you again to give us few more details or repeat what you do with Zumba and all this, where you're doing it, and if anyone wants to get in touch with you, how they can get in touch with you. Would you like to tell us?
Yeah, it's Zumba's a Latin-inspired fitness program. It helps with weight loss, stamina, general well-being, and if anyone would like to participate in a class, I would suggest they went on to zumba.com and they found a class near their home. However, if anyone wants to come and do a class with me, you can contact me, email me at info@thinkzumba.com.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Roula Violaris.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here tonight.
Nice
and I wish you all the best. And I wish you fulfill all your dreams.
Thank you, Vasilis.
Okay? Σε ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ και κάθε επιτυχία με ό,τι κάνεις.
Ευχαριστώ και εγώ.
Αυτά, καλοί μου φίλοι τηλεθεατές. Ακόμα ένα ταξιδάκι έφτασε στο τέλος του. Με ακόμα ένα καινούργιο πρόσωπο. Η Ρούλα Βιολάρης, λοιπόν, η οποία είναι από γνωστή οικογένεια στην παροικία μας. Είναι η θυγατέρα της Σούλας Βιολάρη και του Κώστα Βιολάρη. Να ευχηθούμε χρόνια πολλά στη Ρούλα που γιορτάζει τα γενέθλιά της. Happy birthday to you again. Και κάθε επιτυχία. Από μένα λοιπόν θα ακούσετε και την ερχόμενη Κυριακή την ίδια ώρα. Σε ένα καινούργιο πρόγραμμα με ένα καινούργιο πρόσωπο. Μέχρι τότε να είστε καλά, να προσέχετε τους εαυτούς σας και να χορεύετε, γιατί ο χορός κάνει καλό. Λοιπόν, καλή νύχτα.